Hey loves, how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well at this time. Thank you all for being here. It is an honor. Let me introduce myself to any new viewers at this time. My name is Bella and this is Empress Be Healer's channel. This is a channel where it is a no judgment zone, but I also only speak the truth, and if you cannot handle the truth, and if it triggers you, this may not be the channel for you. Guys, you know what it do, especially my day ones. So what's up? Guys, go get your water. Make sure you stay hydrated. We'll always have the water close by. The downloads and the messages that I was already receiving before I came on was, you have individuals who are scared as AF. I don't want to start cursing just yet. We too in the beginning of this video, right? But you have individuals who are scared of your energy. You have individuals who are afraid. The energy I was picking up, the downloads that I was getting, was individuals either went to a practitioner, went to or tried to do some sort of spell, tried to look it up, tried to do some sort of incarnation, tried to invoke some sort of deity or some sort of demon. Let me tell you, honey child, that has backfired all the way. People are either really, when I know everybody doesn't believe in karma, and that's fine if you don't believe in it, but there are certain consequences that happen when you are misusing and abusing things in the spirit realm. Whoever went to somebody, they did not get their protection up from their ancestors. Somebody thought that they could just open up or Google and did some water down. See, what the spell was watered down. It wasn't strong, and it was weak. The only reason why what they did to somebody, what they did to you or tried to do to you, is because it allowed a darker entity into your energy. Maybe not you watching, but it could be you watching, right? Guys, again, y'all gonna have to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because we're not sugarcoating anything over here, okay? I can't be worried about who's up in your feelings. You're gonna have to detach from all those kind of emotions. When you start hearing something and it's triggering you for a reason. It's resonating for a reason, okay? And somebody is not gonna tell you this. Somebody went to a practitioner to go do some work, whether this was a death spell, a breakup spell, get the man to not be attracted to the woman that he was with. This has all backfiring, where somebody, broken legs in the hospital. For some, they all gone, listen, the death is what is going to happen. But these individuals who try to do the spiritual work without getting the guidance, permission, and protection from your ancestors. I know right now everybody is looking at this spiritual stuff, oh, it's so cute, and it's trendy, and I want these powers, and I want these abilities, and I want to be clairvoyant, and I'm an empath, and I'm a high priestess, and I'm a witch, and I'm a this, and I'm a that. And honey boo boo, that person has not one clue who they are. They have no clue who they are. They haven't even did any ancestral work with their ancestors. This message right here is not even, I'm not even guided at this point to pull any tarot right now to take me off the message that needs to be delivered. So really, if you just here for the tarot, You may have to look at some of my other videos that's going to come up after this one. But this one is needing to be said for those who feels like the evil eye, hoodoo, voodoo, root work, black magic was put on you. Somebody tried to mess in the spirit realm and they getting dragged. When I tell you they are getting dragged, but the unfortunate thing is this gets passed down. And this is why this should not be played with. This can get passed down to the children. This can get passed down to the children's children. Somebody out here playing with some shit because you think that married man is supposed to be with you. If that man was supposed to be with you, he would be with you, okay? He would be with who he was, or she, right? Energies, this energies, he, she, they, it, would be with you if that's what it was supposed to be. If you gotta go and get some candles, and you gotta be using your blood, and you gotta be putting blood in their food and their drink, and you taking their semen and their pubic hair and your hair, and you putting it together, and you meshing it with a figurine candle of him and her, and you put your name and her name, and listen. These individuals that did that, first of all, anybody that went to that person, that practitioner is getting hit for that. It's literally getting hit for that. Somebody is trying to go back to that practitioner to get that removed because they are suffering right now. They're not even in spiritual court. This is not even spiritual jail. This is like some shit where you go to freaking Mexico and the cartels take care of it by themselves. This is not, some of y'all listen, these people wish that they was arrested in jail because maybe they would be protected. When you get something that is unseen and that shit snatches you up and that shit messes with you, somebody can't even sleep at night. They trying to find this practitioner has disappeared. For this, and this is more than one. This is more than one. These is practitioners that should not have taken these individuals' money or told these individuals how to do these spells. That's first and foremost. That's the biggest thing right now. What the images that Spirit is showing me is, if you know anything about tarot, it is the Magician card, it is the Moon card, it is the Tower card, it is the Devil, the Seven of Cups, and it is the Two of Swords. So somebody was seeing something, or if you were seeing something, somebody throwing something your way, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the Most High God is literally throwing red flags at you about individuals, and you didn't listen to it. You didn't listen to it, so you left yourself wide open. Anything that is left wide open, what do you think? Let's just not speak about the spirit realm, right? Let's do this 3D realm thing, right? Let's do this human thing. If you leave your door open, you telling me right now, nothing's gonna try to walk inside and just be curious why it's open? That could be a skunk, a rat. Well, we know a rodent can get in anyway, so maybe not that. Something's gonna try to get into that open door, right? That's the same thing with your energy. If your energy is wide open and susceptible to something coming in, when you gonna get mad? You're gonna get mad at the thing that came in? Wait a minute, the door was open. You got entities and you got deities out here that are trickster spirits. You got shapeshifters. You got humans that are shapeshifters. And when I say shapeshifters, it's not even that they physically know how to shape their personality. Their mental illness switches up real fucking quick. That is a form of shape-shifting. Believe it or not, that is a form. If somebody is being one way, if you, and to a degree, aren't we all shapeshifters? Aren't you a certain way at work? than you are at home? Aren't you a certain way when you go out with certain friends? Certain friends you one way, certain friends you another way. Some people are like, oh, that's phony, that's fake. Take that however that resonates. There's too many multi-dimensional aspects to us. I would like to see who is 100% the same all the way. Your children. Some of your children, you're not going to know your children 100% because your children is going to be a different way with their friends than your children is going to be with you. So when you getting into any spiritual work, if you getting into any magic, right? You need to renovate. You need to venerate. The word is venerate, right? You already know what start happening. You need to elevate your ancestors so they are your protection. We already know the Most High God is our protection, right? First and foremost, we're not deviating from all of that. Nobody has to all day, every day. We already knew that. That is first and foremost, right? Is the guy. But you also have your legions. You also have your protection. Don't you got your protection even in this realm? Right? You wouldn't randomly go to a gangbanger's door and just knock on the door and be like, can I have some fucking sugar? Or his goons. Listen, the goons is going to come to the door before you even, some of y'all, people not even seeing y'all not seeing who the main boss is, right? You're not seeing who the main gangbanger is. You're not seeing who the main cartel is. For some in these energies, you don't see, some of these people don't never see these people. And these are the people who is running the show. So if you're going to be moving in this realm, right? You're going to have to work with your ancestors. You got your religious ancestors that passed away. You know, you go to them for the healing prayer. You got your criminal ancestors that passed away. You might want to go to them because, you know, some shiesty shit is going on. You in a situation that's who you going to want, right? That's who you going to want. You might need Pookie. You might need Pookie to step up and help you where you may not be calling, you know, Grandma Sophia. What's little Grandma Sophia? Grandma Sophia is trying to send you a recipe to make for Thanksgiving so your husband is happy. She's not coming to you with a knife in a gunfight. Come on now. These individuals are so scared of your energy right now. The ones who have been working with your ancestors, and you got the bougie ancestors, you got ghetto ancestors, you got rich ancestors, you got the religious ancestors. They all need to be elevated. And if you're not elevating them, you got these people out here who, we all got powers, right? We all got psychic abilities. I don't care who you are. We all have an intuition, right? It's those who choose to practice it. It's those who choose to be like, nah, you know what? I'm good. I only want to know what I can see, touch, and feel, right? Everybody's not with their abilities. And listen, that's fine. But you have those that don't know how to cultivate that type of energy. So you took the energy. When I say you, I am talking to the ethers, to whoever I am talking to. Whoever took their abilities and misused those abilities to get a masculine, to not want him to spend, they was jealous of him spending time with his children. It was his children that was in the way of this person seeing him, or it was his job. I was picking up these downloads, and now when I tell you I get these downloads, these is already days from when I'm doing these videos. I don't have access and ability to just jump on here and do it like that, right? I got a 9 to 5, I got a family, I got other businesses, I got other goals, I got other things, you know, that I'm trying to do. I'm not in the position to make 3-4 videos a day, right? The downloads that I was getting with these karmics. Now, karmics could be lovers, karmics could be so-called friends, family, co-workers. individuals who project energy onto you. These masculines, the energy that I was picking up was these karmics would literally get this man fucking arrested just so she would know where he was at. Just so she rewind. Karmics, I was picking up these energies of these fucking low vibrational females. I said I wasn't gonna curse, I'm trying not to curse. These low vibrational females getting these masculine. Now, if they're getting them arrested, right? It's because of one or two things. This is a masculine that is of the streets, right? Maybe he's a pharmaceutical. I don't know. Maybe he's an Uber driver. I don't know. Maybe he drives trucks. I don't know. Maybe he's something that got him out there, right? These low vibrational females are trying to come to spirituality, but it's not spirituality, because then they run into the church on Sunday, or they crying Jesus, 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 repent bullshit. They not really spiritual. They not divine feminines. They trying to act like they divine feminines. They not. They trying to convince these masculines that these divine feminines is really the evil, wicked witches. Oh, she's controlling you. These divine feminines is not paying any attention to these low vibrational dusty men. Divine feminines are attracting high value masculines. So there's a difference. Now these masculines are starting to see and they're not blind no more to what's happening. These females is getting these men arrested, whether it's through an argument, a fight. You know, she's triggering him to do something that she can call the fucking police. Or if he's out there slinging, she's trying to call the police because she's comfortable. She's comfortable knowing where he's at. And they trying to use these, they really putting a stain on what spirituality is. Now, to each his own. If you want to do dark magic, you're doing dark magic. If you're doing light magic, you're doing light magic. We all got free will, right? And everybody got their own opinion on what is what and who is who and this, that, and the third. That's not our place. Our place is, if you here, I'm not here to judge. This is not here to judge, because you know what? Dark magic has its purpose. Light magic has its purpose. But when it's being abused, now these individuals that had any little bit of freaking abilities and gifts, guess what? It has been snatched away. It has been snatched away. So now these individuals are trying to go to these practitioners. And these practitioners are starting to pay, they paying the price, because when you start messing with God's children, you start messing with the chosen one, you start messing with families and homes that you have no business to mess with, boo. If you want to deal with that married man, and for some, you've been dealing with somebody and you don't know he was spending money on you, taking you out, giving you attention, and all of a sudden he stopped doing that out of nowhere, that's because he got back with his girlfriend, or he got back with his baby mother, or he got back with his wife. A man is not going to be doing all of that type of investing and putting money into anything for it to just be nothing. That's not the nature of a man that is a hunter, a man that is investing in something. That's not what's happening. So somebody needs to hear that. And if you honestly really think you got this connection with somebody, and they, for some reason, I was just really picking it up more on these individuals, these low vibrational females. And I'm not saying men is not doing this to women either. It's not. It can go both ways. Reverse this, flip it, dip it, however it resonates for you. But don't insert this if this is not your story. Don't do that. And now, I'm not here for entertainment purposes, but if it's entertaining for you, by all means, I support you in that energy. definitely supports you in that energy. Now, on the flip side of those that have had that happen to you, if you've had the evil eye sent your way, if you had any root work, or again, most people do not know how to do any of those things. Most people don't know how to do voodoo, hoodoo, Wicca, they don't. But what people do know how to do, consciously or unconsciously, somebody you walking down the block and they just roll their eyes, or whenever they see your post, they like, damn, I just wish you would stop, or praying that you like something happened to you, or I wish, he wouldn't be with her no. That, when we say black magic or hexes or curses, that is exactly what that is. That is somebody's energy putting that out there enough on you. And there's individuals who are obsessed with you that do that shit to you all day. Especially if you are some sort of creator, or you're a business owner, or you somebody, you got artistic abilities, or you doing something athletic. If you're doing something where people are constantly seeing you all the time, that's what's happening. Okay, so they're sending that kind of energy to you that way. So when we're saying you may have a hex or a curse, like the word curse, like when we're literally saying curse, when you point and you curse at somebody, so you really want to be careful with your children, you want to be careful with your spouses and your mate, the type of, everybody gets in arguments, everybody gets in fights, but it's very, 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 be very careful of that you don't curse and continue to curse yourself and continue to curse your bloodline. But these individuals are afraid of you because you are in the Queen of Wands energy. And I'm speaking of the tarot without the tarot. You are in the High Priestess energy, right? You really are in the Temperance energy, the Four of Swords energy, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun energy, right? You are in the Empress. So you got all those major arcana cards. I just did tarot without showing y'all the cards. That's because I'm not a tarot reader. I'm an intuitive reader, right? So I don't need the cards. But I appreciate those who are here for these messages. I know sometimes everything is not going to be all love and light. Sometimes we need somebody to square up with us and tell us the clear, brutal, honest truth. We may not like it right away. You may soak a little bit. You may have to go in your little corner for a minute. But if you can digest it, right? It's like eating. You're not gonna just, no matter how hungry you are, right? You need to compose yourself because you're not a beast and you're not an animal. You're not gonna just shove it down. You're gonna chew your food properly so it can digest properly, right? So sometimes everybody takes the truth different ways, right? Some people can take it all the way in and like, ugh. Some people take it in and they throw it right back out. None of this makes you better than the next person. None of this means we good, we're bad, we're evil, we saints, we angel. It don't mean any of that. Everybody receives things at a different level, right? But the truth is always going to be the truth, and the truth is always going to come to the fucking light. That's no matter what, it's always going to come to the light. And you have to understand that they are afraid of you right now, and they are trying to reverse in whatever way that they need to do that. Even if they didn't go to a practitioner, even if they sent you negative energy in their own way, because for some of you are in their dreams like no tomorrow, and you pulverizing them, like you snatching their head off, you ripping their bodies apart. You got people waking up out of dreams and they physically are feeling, they getting marks or they falling and they feel, it's wild. It's real wild out here in these spiritual streets. So you really want to watch who you messing with, how you messing with individuals, You want to really use discernment at this time. Just be in the energy of love and be in the energy of kindness. But it's really important for you to stay dangerous and stay in the energy of awareness. Guys, I love you and I appreciate you. I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace.